Letters of John Nelson Darby, Volume 1, Letter 120E, of 1031. p. 228. Dearest G. V. Wigram, as to -s paper, his statements as to the double object of the epistle are good and useful, but on chapters 8, 9, 10 he is, I think, without bottom in his argument. He does not descend in the class nor character of priesthood. He sometimes urges Hebraizing Christians not to go back, and sometimes to advance. The importance of the remark is this, that he supposes a different kind of Melchizedek priesthood coming out for future time, applicable to such a state or class, distinct from his going in as Melchizedek, the Son now. Christ may have a priestly character as Melchizedek in the world to come, of a modified character in its exercise, and this may serve as a link in the apprehension of it. But he is never seen as coming out in the Hebrews. In chapter 9 which he refers to, in verse 24, he is gone in. He does apply it to the passing away, Hebrews 8 verse 13, but the priestly place is the same as in chapter 13, only there he applies it to the further point of their leaving Judaism entirely, which was passing away. So that we have the contrast of earthly and heavenly, the passing away of the old, the advancing into the new, eternal and heavenly, and the actual leaving the old before it passed away, or was publicly judged here below. But whatever suggestive links we may gain, the coming out Melchizedek which he supposes is not in the epistle to the Hebrews, but solely the going in Melchizedek in every part of it. There is another mistake, I think, compassed with infirmities, is not, as he supposes, applied to Christ, but to the Jewish priest who is such while he is. Christ was not a priest at any rate till he had left his humiliation. He is quite right as to his contrast of taken from among men, only he has not carried it far enough. Maintain failure is incorrect, though I understand it, maintain failing saints he means. His point is not stated with sufficient clearness for many to get into any difficulty by. And I do not deny that as Melchizedek, he is the surety of a better covenant, and still is so on high, and thus a link of truth is gained, but he is that as going in, not as coming out, in which character he is never seen in Hebrews. The epistle is not putting any on millennial ground, but taking them off old covenant and putting them into the heavenlies, and nowhere else. Affectionately yours. Hereford, December, 1852.